Hello ladies and gentlemen, thank you for logging back on to Tech That. And today we will be doing a case review. Not a case review, a PC review. This is literally the second time I've said that. This is the second time this video's been made. Third time actually. I tend to screw up a little bit. This is my baby. I spend my time working on her. I like to rewire her a lot. Make sure she looks all nice and clean. Except for the case. As you can see, I decided to coat it in truck bed liner. Not a smart decision. I left stuff all over it that I can't get rid of. I think it's the alcohol-based truck bed liner that did that, that just destroyed the plastic. So, in future video, I'm going to sand it all down and then coat it with Plasti-Dip, make it look really nice. Yeah. So I have an i7 4790K overclocked to 4.7 gigahertz with a H100i cooler with not stock fans. Fans that are previously in there that come with the H100i are so loud. Literally, I could hear it from the next room over. So I swapped them out for some Cooler Master SP120 fans. It was $40 for two, which is kind of almost knocked to a range. I just didn't want to order them online. I wanted it right then. Instant satisfaction. So, graphics card wise, I've got a R9 280. Which was previously Plasti-Dipped until I took it off. I don't know why I did that. That was a stupid decision. It looks so cool. And I have a 16 gigabytes of RAM running at 1600 megahertz. 3 different hard drives. I've got a Samsung 840 EVO, 120 gigabyte SSD. A WD 1 terabyte blue, and then a 500 gigabyte WD black. Those are just my kind of scratch discs and mass media storage, and I'm really pushing space on my 120 gig SSD because who doesn't love speed? I know I do. I just saw a little blue light up here on top that makes it look all nice and pretty. It's actually super easy. I just wired it up through the side, up on top, and there. You can kind of see it kind of glows. You should totally do it. You can get like an LED strip at your local AutoZone for like maybe 15 to 20 bucks. It's super cheap, super easy. What I did is I took one of the fan headers that I wasn't using. Don't put a fan and an LED strip on the same set of wires. Bad idea. But I took one that I wasn't using, stripped it, stripped the wires, put positive, positive, negative, negative, which is black to black and red to red. By the way, if you do this, don't come sue us because it's your own fault. Don't do this at home, I should say. Yeah, I just connected it, and that way it turns on whenever the power supply and whole computer turns on, but stays off whenever it's off. I'm gonna come around to the front now. Forgot to mention that I also have an 850 watt power supply, 80 plus bronze, but that's about to change because I'm going to get one with enough pins in order to fit 2 GPUs, and so that would be 4 6 to 8 pin connectors. That way, if I ever decide that I want a Crossfire or SLI or whatever makes you happy, I can do that. Right now I cannot. I can only do 2 of them. I am running just a generic ASUS wireless router, nothing special. Oh, my motherboard. It's a Sabertooth Z97 Mark II. It's great, good for overclocking. Gets a little hot sometimes, but nothing you can't really deal with. It's got like really good titanium high caps rated for 10,000 hours. And I can tell you I will not be keeping this on for more than 10,000 hours. I will have another motherboard by then. I do enjoy having lots of fans. I have a fan here, here, in the front, 2 on the top, and 1 right here. It's just case fans. Keeps things nice and cool. The nice thing though is whenever I'm running just doing like Spotify, typing Word on my word processor, typing words on my word processor, or just doing anything that's nothing too intensive. Fans all shut down thanks to my Asus AI Control Suite 3 software. And then once I start running a game, it automatically starts ramping them up. So that way when I log on to Titanfall or StarCraft or Star Citizen, I've got all the power that I need. And it still manages to get hot, but you know, that happens. So yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Here is the awesome subscribe box that will... Yeah, there it is. Alright, so yeah, and make sure to check our channel out for any other videos that you might be interested in. See you later.